So one of the things that's coming in the next update is skins for parts. Just show a few examples. There will be a lot of more types of paint in the next update. These are just a few examples. Like orange, most parts you will be able to paint. Yeah. Another feature that's coming is larger parts. These parts don't work yet. I'm working on them. But the width will be, these are the current parts, which are 4 wide, 6 wide. Oh, I can't color this one currently. And then there are also coming 8 wide parts and 12 wide parts. These will be used for really heavy lift rocket. They're essentially the width of 2 large tanks. They will function the same as 2 tanks side by side, but they will look a lot prettier. Yeah, there's also a few examples of different skins for them. Yeah. Here are also another example, the sort of paintings that you will be able to add. You will actually be able to import your own textures into the game and use them as skin for parts. It should be really easy to do because of the system I'm working on. Another feature that I'm working on is also engines that procedurally adapt to depending on what you attach them to. You actually already saw this on Reddit if you are subscribed to the subreddit. So if you place an engine on a smaller fuel tank, it attaches. But if you place it on a larger tank, the engine will adapt. And this allows you to basically do engine stacking. You can stack 2 engines on the bottom and then use these new fuselage parts for them. One of the examples. I'm basically trying to make this game as simple as you can, while also giving a lot of functionality and parts. For example, I have to move these ones. They don't work yet. But using the fuselage, you would be able to use large tanks. Place 3 of them side by side. To basically create the Saturn V. I can't paint these ones. Oh, I actually can. Apparently I can. But it's precious. That's wonderful. I have to restart. I will parts of it, but stuff happened. That's why I haven't released it yet. So yes, parts now procedurally adapt to what you place them next to, your skins, and so on. Astronauts won't be in the next update because the new system is just a lot of work. It's a lot of new parts, it's a lot of skins, so on. For planets, I won't spoil, but there will be some new. So yes, I think I will go to answering a few of your questions now. What about S Pen support? I will try to just make as many, well, make the game support as many platforms as I can. That's my goal. I'm not sure how many users use it or how high of a priority is, but I will try to get it work. Stay with the hitboxes for the engines be updated. Yes, for some. Depends. This engine will have more or less the same one. Actually, I forgot to show this feature. Engines now also do this. If you place it next to a small part and then place a small adapter below it, this is how the interstage will be. You take a small one above the engine, then a large separator below it will create an adapter automatically. If you place one above and a small one below, it will also do the reverse. And of course this works as well. So this is one of the new features. Oh, this new skins system will also allow you to really easily add logos to your rocket, such as, I don't know, SpaceX logo, NASA logo. Good idea. Will you add larger engines to work with larger fuel tanks? I don't think they are needed. I think the really large fuel tanks will just use multiple engines. That's it. Otherwise, larger engines would be already overpowered. And this will the game balance. Bigger landing legs. Yes, I'm working on them. They will look like SpaceX landing legs. Will it be possible to cluster engines? Well, this is kinda made to cluster engines. You can place them closer together. I just didn't want to make a separate new part, only clusters engines. I prefer a system that's adaptive and creative. What about adaptable fairings? I think fairings will just be straight up procedural. Will it cost money to get new skins? Yes, most of them will be. Some basic ones will be in the free version, but most of them will be expansions. I think skins are really one of those things that they're cosmetic. It's not like they affect gameplay, but at the same time they're really. Is it with already paid DLC? Yes. If you remember, let me toggle it now. Oh, this is apparently broken as well. Well, as you can see, mid development, a lot of stuff is broken. It's just how development works. Basically, all future parts are included. So yes, all of these new parts are included. You already have it. Will you add re-enter effects? Yes, of course, I will add them. They will also look really awesome. Right now, I'm just trying to get this update done. It will take some time. This update will also come to Steam, so it's a lot of work for me. I have to do the entire update. I have to port the game to PC. Um, solid fuel, yes, I will probably also add solid rocket boosters. I have to work on planets. I'm not gonna spoil which ones, but I'm also working on planets. It's a lot of work already, so I had to skip a few features for this update. I don't want this update to take 3 months to complete. So I'm just saving a bit on the for the next update. The game is on Steam. No, it's not yet. It will be in next update, hopefully. Oceans and clouds and weather. Yes, clouds are coming, but probably not next update. Oceans as well, they're coming once I will rework the planets. I plan to add mountains and oceans and so on to planet Earth. Basically every planet I can. Oh, there's also this little feature that I'm working on that I forgot to show. And it's improved fuel transfer. I will just create something that the fuel, I can show it. Oh, okay. It's because of the skin. The skins don't load yet in game, so it was broken. Well, this is weird. I think the big engine did work. This is again because of skin. When your new development stuff breaks and you have to constantly, that's not just how it is. Will you add a campaign? Yes, but not next update. Because next update there's a lot of stuff. So right now I have used some fuel out of it. You can actually see it live. If you click on a tank, it shows you how many percent it has. And if you click on another one, fuel transfer will start. Will the Steam version cost money? Yes, the Steam version will be paid by default, but you already have everything. It will be basically a complete full game as one package. As it should be. Larger fairings, yes, of course. Are you adding a large crew capsule? Yes, I will once astronauts are added. Otherwise, right now it would just be extra weight for no reason. How much for Steam? I haven't decided yet. Is it going on Steam Greenlight? Steam Greenlight doesn't exist anymore. Right now you just Steam themselves check a game and publish it. You need searching feature in sharing system, yes, and there you will also be able to search by category and so on. I can also show a bit about how I, as a developer, make a lot of tools for myself to basically make game development easier. So this is one of the examples. This tool lets me procedurally create parts for myself. So I can set a width of this part. So I just created this part. I change the shape of it. Here. I can basically create any shape of any tank I want for anything. Assign any texture to I want. Texture. Let's go with the strut texture. Here. Strut texture on a strangely bent. So this is how I now create textures. Will you ever add will you ever add air brakes? I will probably add a grid fin. Modders need, yes, I think this will be available first. I will have to do a bit of work on it. You can basically select what texture you have, black and white. Let's select this. Okay, now it has the wheel texture. Why not? Now it has a wheel. Yeah. Oh, I also have this cool picture, which is Saturn 5. The new parts. I can't get it to I would have shown it in real gameplay, but it isn't fully working yet. Can you make custom textures? Yes, you can. You can. I can actually right now show it myself. I can. Okay, so let's take this texture and color everyone. Well, not color it. Use whatever texture. Right now, this is a white texture. Let's go into the parts, into the editor, and let's pick some random chunk out of somewhere and use that coloring. Let's take a chunk of the panel. Here, a chunk of. I will use at this chunk of here. Now it uses this. And also like that different shade. There's a million I can do. Port in search and downloads. Well, I think I will just need to add better sorting so users can find what they want, and the bad content will automatically get sorted out. I would like to have some purpose in the game, like collecting science. Yes, there's a career mode coming, which will solve all of that. And I want to make science like actually meaningful. Will you add a launch escape system? Yes, it's essentially a small solid rocket booster. There's nothing special to it. Estimate on when it's coming. It's really hard to say because that's just game development. If you want to polish something, if you want to make high quality, if you don't want bugs, it delays happen. So I can say right now, I estimate it will be 1 month. But that deadline can always slip. So will you fix the saved menu rockets problem? Yes, of course. It's an easy fix. I'm actually reworking the entire saving system. It will take a lot less time to load rockets, yeah, a lot faster to save and load. So I will answer a few more questions and then I will probably end the stream. Add a larger parachute. I don't think it's necessary. You can just use two ones for now. I just don't see big need for it. But you will be able to color parachutes. Nice. Can you show new parts or are they gone? They're here, they're just Here it is. They're pretty large. They're twice the size of the current parts. But they are still balanced. They don't break the balance of the game because they're essentially just two big fuel tanks next to one another from a gameplay perspective. You know about the bugs where really large objects sink into the ground? Yes, I know it has to do something with terrain loading. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do because that increasing the amount of terrain that is loaded will definitely have a negative effect on performance. But the bug is also annoying. So I'm not sure yet what I will do. Can you make an option to see your rocket's aerodynamics? Well, re-entry should solve that. You should be able to see what effect it has on your rocket. Because re-entry and the forces acting on it will be the same. So if you can physically see it, that's what's actually happening. In-game mod support. Yes, that's one of the features that's planned. I will personally review mods and add them to the official mods download list. Yes. Will you add science mode? Well, it will be just one career mode. Will you add Easter eggs? Yes, I will try. I'm just really working all day. I don't have that much time. People want a lot of content, and it's hard to justify spending time on Easter eggs. Please show all skins. Right now, you only have black and white ones, but it's stupid easy to balance. Like, I can take texture and just draw pretty much any texture I want. There. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm gonna answer like one more question and then I will finish the stream. Please add big landing legs. Yes, they're coming. Don't worry about it. Anyway, let's see how long has the stream been. Actually, I have no idea. Well, I can show you the Saturn V one more time and then I will end. You can see it. These are not actual functional parts. They're just colors fuel tanks. But it will be fixed. Coloring also includes stuff like coloring a fuel tank as an interstage and so on. You can create pretty. Could you add an option to see the total weight of your rocket? Yes, weight, thrust to weight ratio, and so on will be added. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. I will keep working on the update and see you next time. I will also soon upload a video which shows the entire history of all versions since version 0.0 until 0. Until version 1 when it was first published. It should be a pretty interesting video. So, goodbye everyone.